Is under God. DJ, play that song. Even if you can turn it up a little bit on those speakers, we wanna do it big. Y'all get with it. Can't nobody break him down. Can't nobody take his crown. He's spreading the word of God through the town. How many of y'all gonna take the word you heard here today and take it back to school with you next week? Take it back on your job and let everybody know how much fun you had this year. Amen? I tell you now, nobody stop us now. Come and stand with me, stand for the truth. You will always be in the visual, stand for the youth. What we standing for is we refuse to sit down while the enemy comes and try to take our town. We taking a stand now, we standing for what's right, and we standing in the gap. We stand ready to fight, with all power and might. We focus, we got sight, we conquer every device. We stand and we unite, and I won't be moved. I want y'all to repeat that, you won't be moved. How many of y'all remember that hook? This is where I stand. Y'all remember how that goes? I was there with you. This is where I stand. This is where I stand. Everybody back up too. This is where I stand. 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 Stand is your choice, you stand with your voice. Keep thinking about what you had, or stand and carry the torch. Sit down and be sad, or stand and rejoice. Choose direction for your life, don't let it just take a course. We stand because we choose not to follow the crowd. We stand for the kingdom and we stand it proud. If you stand for what we stand for, then stand right now. And we gon' always stand up because we ain't standing down. I stand and I won't be moved, declaring the victory. I won't lose, throw in the towel, man, I refuse. How many of y'all refuse to lose? How many of y'all in this race to win? Come on, with your hand, let me see. This is where I stand. This is where I stand. Let me see your hands in the air. This is where I stand. 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 Where I stand. This is where I stand. This is where I stand. This is where I stand. Justin told me stand for something, fall for anything. It's 2010 and we entered the winning. Man, God can do exceedingly abundantly above anything that I ask to think according to the power that's in me, man. So hit me, man. I stand, I plant my feet on the rock and life for the words that I speak. From the top of the mountain, I'm a launch in the deep. Stepping out on faith, seeing things that some can't see. See, I'm gone in the spirit, running total and grow blessings. And I decided I'm gonna stay here because it's destined to be overtaken by the things God has. And the stand and stay and play victory, yeah, I come to pass. Raise your hand. Nobody break him down. Can't nobody take his crown. We spreading the word of God through the town. And can't nobody stop us now. Come on, you stand up and stop. Let me see your hand. You stand up and Jesus Christ and you want to play. If you believe here, and you gonna stand even stronger than you were before. He just went. This is where I stand and I won't be moved. Declaring the victory. I won't lose. Throw in the towel, man. I refuse. It's up to you, so what do you choose? This is where I stand. 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 Who help me out? Who will help me out? Somebody do one person help me out. Who will help me out? This is where I stand. 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 Hold up. Why ain't nobody standing with the people? I don't hear nothing over here, man. Y'all just got here. Hold up, y'all. Let's check it. Y'all just made it here. Y'all gonna get on the same page with us? Come on. This is where I stand. 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 This is where we 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 stand. You're thinking it up. I give a lot of hand clap of praise. And that's sincere, y'all. That's sincere from the heart. Because I do this because I love it, but I do it because God called me, and also because these are words that produce life. And by you couldn't imagine how much further you can make it just by you telling yourself that you will stand on the promises of God every day, by you repeating something like that to yourself every day, every week. So when you get in a bad position in your life, where you feel like you want to throw in the towel, it's the same way a friend can come to you and encourage you, you can encourage yourself, you know? But the youth, there's so many things out here, negative music and stuff like that, that comes to mind when you're going through problems. So that's the reason why we push this positive message. So when you're going through issues, this could echo in your mind. You know what I'm saying? The word of God can echo in your mind, but also sometimes you hear that word that your mama told you, the word that your daddy told you. So also with that, hear a word that us artists bring across this mic. And every time we touch this mic, it ought to be bringing life into your life.